You may not realize it, but doing too much is actually slowing your growth. Let me explain. Let's be realized, you're juggling a lot at the moment. You're answering emails, you're editing, you're putting the shout out, you're creating products. You're doing a lot, and yeah, you feel busy, but in reality, your hustle is actually the thing that's slowing you down. Because think about it, when you're dealing with all of these different things, when we have enough time to really focus on the most important thing that is actually going to grow your business. Let me shock you a second. Research shows that when you're multitasking a bunch of different things, you're actually being less productive, and you're being 40% less productive than what you fully can be. But would it be so crazy to say that an ancient Stoic philosophy can simply change you completely? Now that 40% isn't just a random number, it's actually got its own name that researchers like to call task switching. So basically, rather than multitasking a lot, you're actually falling a lot behind, because you cannot do deep work when you're constantly switching. The best way to do deep work is by picking one single task, whether it's editing or something, and putting all distractions away. No switching things around, just focusing on that one thing and executing it to your full ability. That is the full 100%. That's what everyone else does, like Alex Hormozy, Gary Vee, etc. But when you're constantly switching stuff off, so if you're going to, I don't know, write down like a checklist of everything you've done, but then you've got your phone next to you, if that notification goes up, you're going to go over there, and then you're going to keep on switching things over, the notifications, that's going to be what thing that disturbs you the most. So if you are going to do deep work, don't be all constant. That's why it's 40%, because when you're actually going to do proper productivity, you're going to do it all at once, bam, 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 just nailed it, rather than doing all multitasking, because your head's going to be spinning with all the different things. What you really want to be doing is just nailing one thing at a time. Nail that properly, make sure it's done perfectly before you even think about the other task. That's why it's so good if you can put your phone away or notifications gone completely if you can. That way you can fully focus on that one topic, and that is why multitasking is actually killing you. So how does this ancient philosophy kick in? Well, let me explain to you. There's a thing called Stoicism, okay? So basically, when you're dealing with a really complicated business, or whether it's content creation, you cannot control how the market is going to produce your product, or how many people are going to see your videos because of the algorithm and stuff like that. But what you can control is what you do. So don't rely on other things. What you should be doing is saying, okay, look, if I nail this one thing, that could change everything. So what I would suggest is writing everything down on a piece of paper and saying, right, if I did one of these things, what would make all of these things not as important? And then I'll just fucking nail that thing, rather than trying to do all of the list. Just do that one thing, the most important thing. And that is what the Stoics did. In war, with all of this chaos, they were like, okay, what is the most important thing that I can give it my full attention? And if I do that, that'll be good. And that is the one thing that you need to be thinking about. It might not be as chaotic as running a fucking war or whatnot, but it's really that simple. From an over 2,000-year-old philosophy, that is still super practical today. And that is, like I said, simply just write down all your problems and just pick the most important thing and, nail it. Focus on it. Don't think about time, don't think about anything. Just focus it. Cut out all distractions, turn off all notifications, and focus on that thing. Because then when you do that, the other tasks, your head will be more clear because you've tackled the most important task. And then after that, you focus the second one, the third one, fourth one. That's how all entrepreneurs do it. They just focus on the most important task. And then if they know that the rest, it's going to be easier, That's why everyone says do the hardest thing first. So rather than multitasking, doing a bunch of stuff, do one important thing properly, the best of your ability, then knock down the second one and the third one, rather than going 1, 4, 3, like that. So just keep things nice and simple, and that is how your business will grow. Just do the simple thing super, super well, the most important thing, and then everything else will come naturally. So that is how multitasking is actually ruining your business and everything else. So yeah, if that helps, then please like and subscribe for more. And my channel is all about entrepreneurship and stoicism. So if that suits you, then check out more of my other videos, and I hope to see you there.